Hey, welcome back to another tutorial. It is Sarah Michaels here. Let me see if I can, is that better? I feel like that's worse. I feel like I'm getting this weird because of my glasses. Okay, well, let's maybe turn this off. That's still pretty good. Woo! Crazy hair. All right, so in this video, I want to show you how to set up your payment gateway so that you can accept payments on your Wix website. So what you want to make sure that you have done already is opened up your site dashboard. Okay, so remember, there's going to be different like views on your Wix website. This is the site's overview. So whenever I say like, hey, go to your site overview page, this is what I'm talking about. This page right here is your editor, and the dashboard is where you're able to access all of the back end stuff for your website, like your automations, your customer management, your invoices, your payment gateways, all of the totally unsexy stuff that has to do with your website and all of that. So you can get to the dashboard by going into your editor and clicking on My Dashboard, and that will bring up a separate window. Alternatively, you can do some of these things if you have downloaded the Wix app to your phone. Okay, so if you've already been following all the instructions here, you've downloaded the Wix app to your phone, and you can get to the dashboard right inside of the Wix app. Okay, so as you can see, it says dashboard. So when you click on the dashboard, this is the mobile version of the dashboard. There's an overview, and when you click on manage, this is where it'll bring all of that up from the dashboard on your phone. Okay, so you can manage email marketing. You can manage, like, for example, you can manage your bookings from your phone. So you can go and click on bookings. You can manage that. So that's all right here done from your phone, which is pretty cool. Okay, so what we're doing for this intents and purposes is we're setting up the payment gateway from your laptop or your iMac or whatever, like your desktop version of the dashboard. Okay, so once you've opened up the dashboard, on the very first menu, if you scroll all the way down, I believe it's in the settings. Let's go ahead and click on settings. It is. When you scroll down to the settings, you'll notice that there is an option where it says accept payments. Okay. This is the easiest way to get here to update this. There's, you might stumble upon this in some, other different paths to get here, but this is just the easiest way. So from the dashboard, let's go through that again. From the dashboard, you're going to scroll down to settings, click on settings. And then from there, you're going to go ahead and click on accept payments. This is where you're able to turn on your the various payment gateways or portals that you have on your Wix website. I highly recommend activating the Wix payment portal because it allows people to pay, and I'll show you what this looks like. So if you go to the payment dashboard, I'm going to open this in a new tab. So I'm going to do Command and select. I always select the Wix payments and the PayPal payments because some people, for whatever reason, they just feel so much safer with PayPal, and they really like to see that PayPal button there, and it will activate that psychological trigger because this is what's really going on while people are walking through your website. They have to know, like, and trust you. You have to have hit on all the psychological triggers, and before they're actually going to turn their wallet over to you, these are like psychological responses that are happening. So when you activate PayPal, it just touches on one more of those triggers. Okay, so to receive payments, complete your account setup. So this is where you want to do that. You want to click on here and click on complete account setup. Okay, so that's where you're going to make sure that you have all of this entered in. You're going to put in your routing number, your account number, accept the terms and conditions, and then click on submit. And that will allow you to to accept payments through the Wix payment dashboard. Okay. All right. So that's the dashboard. So now I'm going to go back here. And also I believe you can change the provider. So you can connect it to Stripe. That's my personal preference. I like getting paid through Stripe. You could also select Braintree. You could select Square. Just pick whatever paid provider or payment gateway provider works best for you. So you can always go ahead and select that one. Okay, so you would go ahead and do complete setup. Just make sure everything's connected that you want. And then down here, you want to make sure that you have properly, let's go ahead and click disconnect, because that wasn't added in there, right? Okay, so what you want to make sure that you do is when you click on add a payment method, this is where you can add in additional payment methods. So there's the Wix payments, so that one was already added. You can go here, click on add a payment method, and PayPal is a really popular one. It says Alipay is the largest third-party online payment solution for Chinese websites. And then you also have Manual. So this is where if customers are paying you cash, check, or otherwise. And then this one is point of sale. So for example, credit cards on the go. So you have to have a point of sale card reader in order to do this. So if you have one of those, you can select this option. I know that that's really popular for people who do meetings in person. If you go to any trade shows and you're selling products, if you have a boutique and you're selling an item or something like that, that's where this would come in handy. So you have to select the payment method that will be right for you. Typically, this will probably more than likely be PayPal and the Wix payments. So we're going to go ahead and click on add. And then what you want to do, okay, so then it says, yay. So then you want to go ahead and click on set up account to activate. Once you click on this link, all you have to do is enter your PayPal email address. You do have to log in so that it's verifying the account so that you're able to collect the money. They are pretty secure in that respect. And then once you have these two done, so what I will say is that you can still receive payments even if you haven't done the account setup. However, in order to actually get your money, you have to complete this setup within the first 30 days. Okay, so there's that. That's it. It's super simple to be able to add your payment methods. If you have installed the Wix app, as soon as you receive a payment, you will go ahead and get a notification. You will also get an email, and that way you can be like, oh, somebody just bought this from me, or I need to ship it out, or somebody just booked a consultation with me or booked an appointment. I have to go contact them and send them the necessary forms and all of that. So that is how you get to the accepting payments. If you have any issues, let me know. If you've purchased the Style It Yourself course or you are inside of What the Tech, you get access to the weekly live Q&A session. So if you ever run into a snag, be sure to pop into one of our weekly live Q&A sessions. Those are typically happening on Wednesdays, and I would be happy to help you with this. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.